Hello and welcome to the Let's Talk About Alone with You in the Ether by Olivie Blake. This is a German copy of the book. Don't wonder about the title. A beautiful special edition with sprayed edges, and it is also signed by the author. So very special and I love that. But we won't talk about the design here. We want to talk about the book and the inside of the book. I finished in the first read with me the first two parts of the book, which makes 44% of the book. The book has all in all 6 parts. So I will read part 3 and 4 in the next read with me, and 5 and 6 in the last one. But as you see in this video, I have read all of them, and we will talk about the book. And beware, this video will contain spoilers. I'm sure of that. You should have read it, or you don't want to read it. I don't know, but we will discuss it, or I will discuss what I think about Alone with You in the Ether. The two main characters are called Regan and Aldo. They are both living in Chicago. That is where the story takes place. They are meeting in a museum in the first part of the book. Not on purpose, it is a totally random meeting. But it is a meeting that they are both very influenced by, and that maybe will change their lives. They are both quite difficult characters, not very likable on first sight, I will say, because both are quite cold and both have mental conditions they are struggling with. Regan struggled with manic depression, and she is bipolar, which means she has episodes where she is manic and all over the top, quite a lot of energy, and in other episodes she is at the lowest point and very depressive and don't want to do anything. It is really difficult to live with this condition, and I can understand why, and that is not easy to live with it. Even if you take your medicine to don't have these high and lows so hard in such an extreme, because do you want to take your medicine every single day if they lower your emotions? I don't think that is the best life, and I know that this can be hard even if I don't struggle with this myself. But that is Regan and her life. And then we have Aldo. Aldo works as a teacher in a university, and he teaches theoretical math or something like this. He is not a very good teacher because he does his thing. Quite difficult for me to pronounce that. Is not a very easy person as a teacher. He struggles with destructive thoughts, and his solution for that is to think a lot about time travel and to find a solution to do time travel, and that has a lot to do with bees. A lot of bees on there, spray ashes. That is the meaning behind that. As I said, they both are meeting each other in a museum where Regan works. Aldo is totally fascinated by her at first sight and wants to know more about her and her life, because she told him that she got arrested for something, and he wants to know more about that and wants to find a solution to analyze her and know when she lies and something like this. And so they make a deal, and they decide that they want to meet 5 times more to learn more about each other. And these 5 meetings we have in the second part of the book. And yeah, there they learn more about each other, different things about their character, their life, their struggles in life, things like that. And they both don't want to end it there. I don't know what will happen next, so we will see. At this point, I ended yesterday. Regan has invited Aldo to a family party. She don't want to go with her boyfriend because her family don't like her boyfriend, and she doesn't want to go alone. So Aldo it is. We will see how that goes. And yeah, the story is very interesting so far. I like the characters, even if they are difficult, and I like the storytelling. In the first part it was quite unique that we have different narrators in the text. I will show you here. There are narrators, different narrators. They comment the text or inner thoughts. It is something that I haven't read yet and that I found really cool. And I can't wait to read more and find out more about the characters and their relationship to each other, and find out more about the relationship between Regan and her boyfriend, because I don't know, her boyfriend is quite a red flag. Because they have a fight in the end of part 2 about Aldo, and if Regan has one of her episodes and if she wants to do the dirty with Aldo, and yeah, they fight about that. And in this fight her boyfriend said that it is okay for him if she do the dirty with Aldo, because she will be coming back to him no matter what, because nobody else will love her like she is with her condition. And it is the last part that made him a red flag. It is okay if he accepts her cheating in her episode. I think I can live with that. But that he said she is not lovable for other persons, that is a no-go. And we will see how that will end. I don't think this relationship will have a happy ending. We will see. I will continue soon, and I will talk to you after I read the next 2 parts. Part 3 and 4. I've read them a few days ago now, but that's totally irrelevant for you. I liked part 3 and 4. We go now more in depth about the mental health problems of the characters, especially from Regan and her manic depression. So we will have now an episode of her in which she don't want to take her medicine anymore because she feels good and she feels finally herself without the medicine, because it is not cool to live with medicine the whole life, and especially if the medicine influences your emotions. So I can totally understand why she doesn't want to take her pills. But we are now in the phase where she makes decisions that are not always morally correct, I will say. Not what society wants. And Aldo is totally there for her and accepts everything. And that is really cool for her, and I love that. He is always very calm and discusses everything with her. We have a few situations where he asks her something and she fights right back and wants to fight, and he stays very calm and discusses with her to the point that she calms down too, which is really, really cool. The writing style of Olivie Blake is very unique, and she uses some style things that are almost artsy, I would say. It is really cool to read, really interesting, and some element that I have never read before like this. Like the narrators in the first part, that are commenting the text, or now we have pages full of dialogue that are not written in dialogue. I can't really explain it, and I can't read it to you because I have the German version. It is unique, and it is sometimes a little bit difficult for the reader, but at the same time it is a real good representation, even in the writing style, of the mental health problem, I think, and I love that. And yeah, I have totally no idea what will happen now in part 5 and 6. But I will read that now, and I will talk to you after that. And here we are, last update to Alone with You in the Ether by Olivie Blake. I've read now the last 2 parts, part 5 and 6. We had the positive climax of the story in the 3rd and 4th part of the book, and now it's getting a bit downhill. The episode of Regan gets worse, and both of them struggle with that, and they are both getting insecure about the relationship. In the beginning of part 5, Regan moves in with Aldo, and they now live together, which is very cool. I love that for them, that they found some inner peace in living together and be with one another. But now things get difficult at the point where Aldo's father mentions that he thinks Regan is not the right woman for Aldo because she is too fast in her life for him, and she thinks and lives too fast. And yeah, he is right with that. It burns Aldo out at some point in the story, and he has to say, yeah, his father was right with that, but he loves Regan and he doesn't want to break up with her, and he thinks Aldo's father was wrong in saying that Regan was not the right person for him. So in the end we have a happy end here, which I love. It is not a happy ever after, but it is a happy end for the characters. Yes, they have to struggle a lot. Yes, they still have mental health problems. They don't fade away. That is something you have for life and have to struggle with for life. I love that Regan has meetings with her therapist and that they find a compromise about the medication and how they deal with that. And I love that Aldo and Regan struggled with the problems in Regan's episode, but that they stay over that and that they not break up over that. And yeah, all in all, I liked the book, not laugh. I think it is a really, really good representation of the mental health problem that are mentioned in the book. And I really think the book profits because Olivie Blake herself struggles with these mental health problems and medication and all these things, and that shines through, which I really, really loved. But the writing style of Olivie Blake is very unique, and I mentioned that before. It is sometimes a little bit abstract and confusing, and uses very unique elements to portray some things, and that can sometimes be a little bit distracting. I didn't love the way Olivie Blake told dialogues sometimes, or dialogues without real dialogue. I hope you understand what I mean if you've read it, because I can't explain it better. And yeah, all in all, I think it's a solid 4-star book. Representation 5 stars, but I struggled sometimes with the writing style, so only 4 stars, and I really loved it. And with that, we have finished the Read With Me's 2 Alone With You in the Ether by Olivie Blake, and next week we will start, drumroll, Lessons in Chemistry. I picked that for the next read, and I hope some of you will read it with me. You can read another book, that is totally okay. I just want to give you some reading time and a place that hopefully helps you to focus more on reading, because it helps me myself to focus on reading and not get distracted to film these videos and to watch these videos from other creators. So yeah, that's for that. Please tell me in the comments if you have read Alone With You in the Ether. I will hold the right book in the camera. If you liked it, if you don't like it, could you connect with the characters? What did you like? What did you not like? Like the video, subscribe to my channel if you want, and I will see you next time. Bye!